with moving constantly, it's like always being the new person in a group. I wanted to convey the feeling of like loneliness in a crowded space. I'm Danny Klebes. I am a multidisciplinary artist. I live and work at Wassaic Project. The figures in my work, like especially it's noticeable, I think, in the wooden cutouts, are from all different places. Some of them are my absolute closest friends, and some of them are people that I don't know that well. These people who definitely are from entirely different worlds and will never meet each other in real life. It's kind of like I'm the one person in common for all of these people, and I pull them into these crowds. My MFA is from Lesley University in Cambridge, Mass. And then I've spent the last few years doing residency programs, which has been very educational. The last residency I did was Sitka Center for Art and Ecology in Otis, Oregon. That space was like mostly scientists with a couple of visual artists. It was a really wild experience. My color palette changed a lot being there because like everything was lime green in that part of Oregon. Like it was just like rainforest right up against the ocean. I usually start with spray paint just because the white of the canvas I think can be kind of daunting. So I love to get just like bright colors down, and then I do oil paint on top. I'll do like fluorescent pink or like lime green or something. And I wanted it to feel a little bit ominous, so I wanted to use colors that feel like kind of unnatural and leaning into like magical realism. And I love painting the forest over water because it does form bars throughout the entire painting, and I think it really like narrows down your view. Like it really like collapses your composition in a way that I think can make you feel really trapped, and I love that. I also paint a lot of times of transition, like sunrise, sunset, that sort of thing, just because it's like this fleeting moment where you're like, this moment is so temporary, and I want to convey that. The purple and a lot of the night things. I think just night in general is so interesting because it feels like free time, like any adventures that happen like in the middle of the night, it's like time that would just be spent sleeping or something. So it's like this like free extra experience in life. I have a new series I've been working on that's kind of based on during the pandemic. I rented an apartment from the artist Michael Chapman, who is like a Hemingway-type. He's a very manly man. Around the same time, I found like a bunch of old Playboys from the 60s. And that also, like through the ads and everything, kind of was defining how to be like a masculine man. I've been painting scenes like that were sort of borrowed from Michael Chapman's apartment and recasting them with my queer friends. And I love sort of questioning gender expectations because I do usually paint outdoor scenes, so it's been really fun to paint like these interior scenes, especially like Michael Chapman has so many cool objects. Like a big part of his practice is like collecting things, so it's a lot of like strange objects that I can collage into whatever arrangement I want and make these weird scenes.